Hey gang, welcome back. It's Dr. Bosky, and today we're taking a look at the PAL Autoforma factory in Interstellar Sentinel 2. Dimitri, nice job pulling this together. One of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to basically build one large panorama of this factory, and we wanted the rooms to feel like they had a design where the rooms are kind of flowing into each other. And that's a bit tough because we designed the rooms from a bunch of concepts, and now we're working on figuring out how to pull it all together. They're individual panels in the world, but that's where we're at in terms of designs. So, Dimitri, I think one of the first things is in your version. Let me take a look here. Just get rid of that for a second. So, yeah, not a big fan of this of the room separator. I kind of get where you're going with on this side of things. We do have the one coming into the building, and I think when we're in the interior, especially since we're not doing that for these other joining spots in the rooms. I think instead of doing that, why don't we try to do, this is me just really rough, but why don't we lean into, we kind of have these walls, right, that have these inner curves. And what I'm imagining is the walls can then they can kind of flow up and then butt into the next room. And then what we can do is, these lines aren't great, but we can have almost like these stylish panels could flow into sort of the screen design. We could even mirror the stairs we want and carry through this kind of back range of what this balcony looks like. So I thought that would be helpful for you. The other bit of this as well, of course, I think is because we're playing around with it in a few spots where we look at how the rooms join together on the bottom. I really like the sort of what you've got going on here with the cross kind of fading cross design of this kind of marbled flooring. And in here, I can see how the geometry is switching a little bit, right? And kind of what that's looking like. So structurally, I like where we're going. I think let's carry this aesthetic through. So, which I know is a little bit harder when we have the slightly different rooms here. But yeah, I think that blend was working really well and kind of getting this I don't know, this marbled reflective material. So let's carry that sensibility you've pulled from that side through these as well. So, and then here, same thing. Let's do that kind of cross mingling of the floors themselves. I really like this, by the way. I like the way that this flows, and we have this architecture here that shows the back panels. Great job on that. That was really, really cool. So, yeah, and I think feedback wise, I like that you are carrying this through here as well. Let's take a look here. Where is my brush? Hello, brush. Dude, every time I use this new Photoshop, it's just like a bunch of stuff that I sort of know how to do, but not really. And it should be B. Maybe it's because I have a layer select. Yeah, that's how it happens. There we go. All right. I'll make it a little bigger. Yeah, so I like the start of what I can start to see here in the geometry, which is pretty cool. I think then we can mingle these elements together a little bit. I know they're concepts right now, but I think that's the right direction. So this is definitely great. I like when you're carrying these accent lines also through the different panels because there are these lighting bits. So you also could do a thing maybe where if we have this kind of curved accent line, that curved accent line could be brought over to here. And maybe that's what's kind of powering this this visual trim here. Small details. I know you're on vacation, so don't sweat it too much. Yeah, other than that, I think that's the main thing here. And then, yeah, so this we need to still work on the final sort of panel, which would be, we don't have yet for that kind of balcony and what that looks like. So I won't comment too much on that other than I just don't want to do another big kind of crossover. Now, maybe because we have that also in the game already over here, because we're kind of exiting, it's basically just a kind of a mirror of what this looks like, right? So, and then we could have that end cap here in which we'll just basically do the trick, almost the reverse trick of how we got in is how we're going to get out. And then we don't have to do much more than to design a bit more on the balcony side. All right. And I think with that being said, I am definitely back. I've been working on the environment. I got some stuff going on, some of the gameplay, and I'm starting to work on the actual boss part of the facility. So I will talk to you soon. And here we are, 2026, working on some of our first updates from carrying through 2025. Talk to you soon.